here's my review / discussions for this week's Naruto Manga chapter 606. So let's get into it. Basically, get the summary down, and then I'll go into all the details that happened in this chapter. But I'll say this was a good chapter. This was a good chapter. Quite a bit of information, confirms certain things that we needed to know, and just confirms certain theories too. So it just confirms a lot of stuff in this chapter. It's a lot of confirmation. So basically, what happens in this chapter is that we see Obito sees Ren on the ground. He tried to pick her up, but he couldn't because the Mangekyo Sharingan is still active, and he's like, "I'm gonna create a world where you're still alive," basically. And he ends up going back to Madara, tell him how are you gonna do this plan exactly, what are you gonna do, tells him about the Moon Eye plan and what it does, control the moon, blah blah blah. The crap happens, and you're gonna use the Geto Mazo to do this and stuff. And the Geto Mazo is the shell of the Ten Tails. We already knew this and stuff. So he used the Ten Tails to make the Zetsus, as we saw. He's like in this flower balloon thing, so that's why it looks weird like that. So I see that now, and so he ends up showing Nagato. We end up seeing Nagato. Nagato has a rinnegan, and he's like, "Who's this?" He's like, "What's going on here? That's Madara's eye." And he's like, "I implanted that eye while him knowing when he was young." And so basically, you need to befriend him, and he's gonna use the jutsu to revive me. And when that time comes, the Ten Tails should be completed, and then we can do the whole plan. And so that's what it is. And that's the end of the chapter, because he ends up, at the end of the chapter, we end up seeing Obito saying, "Hi, I'm Madara." And that's where the whole story begins there. And I want to see the recruitment. I do want to see the recruitment for all the Akatsuki members, or where they got them and stuff like that. I kind of want to see. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing if they'll do that. Because like I said, this backstory is starting to wrap up a bit, because it's giving the rest of the information that we needed. And so basically, let's go to the whole discussion, the more stuff that happened in this. Like, one of the things is this finally confirms what Black Zetsu is. Black Zetsu is basically it's Uchiha DNA. So basically, you have Senju and Uchiha together, and boom, that's why it's black and there's white. So that's what it is. And also, it's like basically part Madara in a sense, because Madara put that in him and stuff. And also, he had this little pole thing that's stuck in the air, and you use that when the time comes for the when I get resurrected, basically. So that's the other thing that happens. The other thing that we also get some information for is very interesting, is that you can't awaken the Rinnegan without having Uchiha and Senju powers. So that right there just blows the Sasuke or Naruto getting the Rinnegan all of a sudden, because they need both Senju blood and Uchiha blood all mixed together to have the Rinnegan. Obito can get the Rinnegan, but he can still get it. But right now, you can actually still control the Geto Mazo without the Rinnegan, because he does have Senju DNA and Uchiha blood and Uchiha DNA. So he's good. He's good and set. So that also ends up giving us a little bit more information. Yeah, I wrote some notes now this time. So yes, so that's like the thing. Like I said, it just explains what was going on with this whole chapter. I like that, because I'm glad they also say something about the Black Zetsu, because I was wondering what the heck the Black Zetsu was, like what was he, and so we know what this is. And so Madara actually ends up also unplugging himself and kills himself in this chapter as well. So it's like, when the time comes, revive me, with the Rinnegan, with that jutsu, and yeah, so he's ready. He also like I said, he put some stick in the wall. Can't remember what that thing was exactly. He's like, that black pole is my will made into a physical shape. Use it when you use the Rikuto no Jutsu. So that's gonna be important. So yeah. So I'm just like, things are getting towards climax. Things are getting done. Things are getting done. All the information is kind of there. The thing is, I was hoping there would be more to Obito than him be like, "Oh, Rin died, so I gotta be evil and take over the world and make a perfect world." Just because of one person dying. It's just one. I was hoping maybe something else kind of triggered him to do that, not just Rin. I mean, we already knew, but I was hoping maybe with his flashback, his backstory or something, it would have a little bit more depth besides just Rin dying that made him turn this way. Because I don't know, because I thought there could be some implanting, He did this off his own free will. Is what I'm getting at. It's just like, I wish there was a little bit more, just a little bit more to it, just not because of Rin. Not because Rin died, so I gotta kill everybody. I don't know. I was just hoping there could have been something more to it. That's all I was asking. So like I said, this was a good chapter. A lot of confirmation with some of the stuff that was going on, And I saw that kind of debunks the whole, oh, Sasuke is gonna get the rinnegan, or Naruto's gonna get the rinnegan. Like they can't get the rinnegan, not unless Sasuke somehow got some senju DNA all of a sudden, which is not possible, which is not impossible. But I mean, when did he get it? But like I said, they're not gonna be able to get the rinnegan unless that happens. So we're not gonna be seeing that anytime soon. So leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the chapter. You know, like I said, it was a good chapter. It explains some stuff. You know, and I like the Black Zetsu thing and this whole plan going down. We're gonna see the form of Akatsuki. Like, what are you guys' thoughts on this chapter? I want to know. Like this review and subscribe to my review and discussion, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Naruto reviews and discussions from me. So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, break out.